Hi, I'm just going to quickly show you a video about cooking again on our rocket stove because this is my favorite way of cooking right now. I'm going to cook a curry today and a slow cooked curry in mince because slow cooking is excellent for you. Just going to light the fire now. Alright, I just started the fire. I'm just letting it start. While I'm waiting, what I'm gonna do is to go and grab some sticks. So because it's a rocket stove, you have to keep feeding the fire. You can put bigger sticks in there so it will burn a bit longer. So you don't have to keep feeding it, but you can also use little tricks. We've got so many little tricks at home because we've got quite a big garden, so we just want to burn it out. We have a green bean, but we haven't used it for the 18 months we lived here. We haven't needed to. If we have leaves in the garden, we always keep the leaves and use it as mulch. We have sticks, we'll burn them for cooking or for when we want to warm the house inside. And when we finish burning them, the ashes, we'll spread it all over the garden because it's full of minerals and it feeds the soil. So I'm just letting this burn. Ooh, see the fire? It's going really well. So what I'm gonna cook today, I'm gonna do a slow cooked curry. And why do I do slow cooking? Slow cooking is actually really good for you. Alright, I think it's burning really quite well. What I went inside to get is my chicken fat. So when we cook the chicken skin, crispy chicken skin this morning, we've kept all the fat because animal fat is actually really good for you. And then we use animal fat for cooking. Oops, baby, wait! Instead of vegetable oil, because vegetable oil mainly are usually hydrogenated and it's highly inflammatory and highly toxic. Animal fat it's not processing anyway, and it's natural. And it doesn't go rancid when it gets heated. Olive oil is actually quite good, even though it's a vegetable oil, because it's cold pressed olive oil. But when you use olive oil to cook, you need to make sure it doesn't reach smoking point. As soon as it reaches smoking point, it goes rancid. So that's why we don't use olive oil or any other vegetable oil to do our cooking. Oh baby, careful! Careful! So what we're going to cook today is chicken curry. No, not chicken curry, sorry. Minced curry beef with lentil. Because we don't eat grains, we eat mainly pulses, beans, or pumpkin, cauliflower as our carb substitute. House. So what I'm gonna cook today is lentil, curry, and mince. And it's a whole meal in itself. Ooh, smoke is in the eyes. I think it needs more stick. Okay, mommy? While I'm waiting for this to stir fry, I'm also gonna go get some spring onion. So this is our freshly picked coriander and spring onion from the garden. I don't have my knife with me, so I'm just gonna break it apart like that. Save me going in there, get a knife and cut things up, save so much time. So I'm just stirring it in. So we have lentil. Ideally, you want to soak a lentil overnight, but we didn't plan this ahead of time, so we didn't soak it. It will take a bit of time to cook. It's not ideal, but it will just be a one-off thing. Just cook it for 40 minutes. So one of the things about rocket stove is you need to make sure you keep feeding the wood. the smaller twigs you put in, the more frequently you need to feed it by just pushing it in all the way in. Make sure it doesn't dry out. So I'm just stir frying it right now without any seasoning. I haven't added the curry powder because curry powder tends to dry out quite quickly and it can easily burn. So I'm just going to stir fry it for now. I'll add the curry powder in a bit later. So see? Alright, this has been stirring for a while with lentil. I still haven't added the curry powder again, like I said before. Once you add the curry powder, it can just burn very easily, and I won't do it until I add the coconut cream. So I just put in lots of white cabbage, because cabbage is great in curry. Alright, I think it's probably time for the meat in. It's been stirring quite well. So we've just got 1 kilo of mince here. So this is a premium mince with 10% liver and heart. And liver is actually extremely good for you. So any organ meat is really good for you. And when you buy mince together with liver, you won't taste the liver. Some people don't like the liver. You won't taste it. So that's a really good way of getting some liver into your diet. Is to mix the mince up with your meat up with some organ meat. Alright, so this is half 1 kilo. I'm going to just put it in. And I'm trying to stay away from coconut cream. Some people ask me what's the difference between coconut cream and coconut milk. Basically, coconut cream has more fat, and I always buy coconut cream because the fat is the good thing. It's excellent. So why would you not buy the cream, which is the best bit, if you can, with the same price? Oh, I don't have. You can also add some fish sauce now. The fish sauce we're using, we don't use any soy sauce because a lot of soy sauce in the market is actually has wheat in there, and a lot of them are not properly fermented, and when you eat soy that's not been properly fermented for 2 years, it can be very bad for you. Soy is very hard to digest. It can wreck your hormone, but unless you can buy really good quality soy sauce that has been properly fermented, traditionally fermented with no chemicals, then I wouldn't recommend eating soy sauce. Although tamari would be okay. So we resort to this fish sauce. The brand is Mega Chef. It's been, the only ingredients in here is anchovy, sea salt, a bit of sugar and a bit of fructose, and it's been naturally fermented for 2 years. And that's the only thing we use. And it's 100% gluten free. It's GAPS friendly and it's Paleo friendly. Alright, it's cooking beautifully. Because it's got lentil in there, I'm going to add a little bit of water. I don't usually add water in the curry, but this time I will because I want to make sure the lentil cook through properly. So it doesn't dry out. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna come back in about 15 minutes to check it, but I'm gonna let it cook for about 40 minutes because the lentil needs that too long to cook. Alright, I think it's been slowly cooking for around 30 minutes. That's my boy. I think it's ready. Let me try. And careful. The most important thing about this is to make sure the lentil is fully cooked. You do not want to eat non-cooked lentil because legumes need to be really properly broken down. The lentil is cooked. It's nice and soft and it tastes really awesome. So that's it. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Oliver. Fangwichi. No, please. Fangwichi. So yummy. So we can serve it up now. We can serve it with some pumpkin, or just eat it like that. If you want, if it's a bit too rich, we can add a bit more water, because a lot of the time people will serve curry with rice, but because we don't eat rice, the lentil is our rice replacement. We will probably need to water it down a bit so it's not too rich. I'm going to stir it in, and I'll call this done. So it doesn't take any longer cooking on the rocket stove than if you cook inside, because the fire is, as you can see, it took me, I don't know, 2-3 minutes to get the fire going, and it heats as fast as the gas stove. That's the beauty of this whole rocket stove. Alright, I'm just gonna wait for David to come. I'm just gonna feed the last bit of the wooding, let it continue to cook for a little while to keep it warm. When you slow cook your food, it breaks down the protein. So even the means, it's really good to slow cook it. That's the whole thing about GAPS diet. GAPS diet, especially the introductory GAPS diet, is about cooking slow to make sure the food is properly broken down, so your digestive system don't have to work too hard to absorb all the nutrients you need. It's all broken down for you. So that's why we eat a lot of slow cooked meals. Alright, I'm gonna finish off. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time. See ya.